Peace and blessings to everyone. What's going? I need to lower the volume. See, I know I forgot something. What's going on, guys? Oh my gosh! Happy Venus Day! So excited to be here. As always, we are going to give the 5 minute grace time for you know just to get whoever's gonna come in, and then I could get started. Lots of things going on. Edward, oh, listen, Edward. Thank you, mommy. No yellow, not yellow.
What do you know? What do you know, yellow?
Ice.
Oh, it's cold enough so it's being good. So that's that, right?
Listen, Edward. As I was putting up my camera and all this and that, you came to mind. Why? I don't know. Maybe because you were going to be the first one in here today. What's going on, Edward? Listen, do you know? And oh, you know what I was thinking about? How, I was going to give you a shout out to thank you for letting me know what happened to my video that day that I went live. I think, what was it, Tuesday? Wednesday? Because yeah, a lot of it was just went blank, and I'm like, what? So I was like, you know what? I ended up no, and then on top of that, when I went into like my studio to like check it out and stuff, it said it was still processing. I was like, you know what? Forget it. Let me just. I deleted it and I said, okay, I'm gonna do a live because I want to actually get into the tarot and stuff like that on Friday. So I'm gonna do it Friday. I was like, okay. And here I am. But thank you for so much for letting me know, because it kind of like it bothered me. It really bothered me, So listen, there's so much going on in the energy, but at the same time, there's so much going on in my mind of so many downloads. Listen, you think I'm lying? Look at my notes. These are my notes. Look, let me show you. Notes here, where front and back. All of this me writing for the past, I can't even tell you how long. Okay. Like everything, something comes up, man, I gotta write it down, and this is not even enough. This is not even enough. This is more my book. But there is something that I need to get off of my chest, okay? Before I get into things about what's going on in the financial world, particularly in the market, not only stock market, but the crypto market, right? I was like, oh my gosh, what in the world is going on, right? So Spirit put into my heart several things. And at the same time, I'm getting these downloads from messages from other people on other lives. Like shout out to G from oh my goodness, Edward. What's his handle? Edward. G from DTL, GDTL, G. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have written that down. Yes, there you go. GDLT. Yes, shout out to him, because there's a lot of things that he's been saying that have already come into my energy for a minute, and I just don't put it out there. And I was like, you know what? I have to. Spirit goes, no, for this new moon that came out, it was like, listen, you have to put this out there, because this energy is very potent, very profound. And even if I got to give it to you guys just in little bites, little chunks, I'll do it, because y'all know that I do have a crypto. Sometimes I do like a crypto special. It's called Star Stocks and the Crypto Connection. Shout out to Ruel, because I started that with Ruel. Not that he did it with me, but I did the show and I invited him, and then I had on Ronan. Shout out to Ronan as well, and I had on Anon Mystic as well. Shout out to him, and he had just had a birthday. Dustin just had a birthday, so shout out to Dustin. I hope he had he did have a really beautiful, blessed day. He did, and I'm so glad. So yeah. Anyway, okay, good, perfect. We're 5 minutes in. Okay, and digital ledger technology. Yeah, there you go. Mm, okay, I'm gonna put out a little video. I'm gonna make a video of it, of this connection that I made. Okay, so anybody who's listening right now, I see about a couple of people in here. I'm just gonna give out a little bit of crypto information, and then we're gonna get into the readings. Okay, for the collective. Now, if you have a particular question on love, money, career, I will give you a little mini reading. Just pop the question in the chat. Okay, these way. And yeah, and then we'll get into it. Okay. But there is something that I do want to get out because it is quickly approaching us, which is the final I want to get the wording correctly. Okay. Which is called the ISO 222 implementation deadline. Okay, and this particularly, I'm going to read it off I'm going to read it. So the main ISO 222 deadline is November 2025, specifically November 22nd, 11/22. When Swift, if you guys know Swift is is like the banking ledger where all money gets transferred, right? It's a very, very old system. Okay. And then it says when Swift will require all cross-border payments, that means the transfer of all money, okay, and cash reporting messages to use the ISO 222 standard, ending the see, this is so powerful, ending the coexisting period with the legacy MT messaging system. That's the old Swift system, okay, MT. This migration is critical for financial institutions to ensure their system can process and accept the new, richer data standard for payments. Because why? Because everything is going crypto. And it digitized. These payments will be digitized. So they have to run on a system where they will read all of this data, right? This digital data, all these cryptos, right? Cryptocurrency. It says the related deadline is the November. A related deadline is the switch date by the companies. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna keep reading because it's just a lot of stuff. But okay, so it's basically the banking system is changing, right? From an old system to a new system, and that is huge. Like I don't think people are grasping what's going to happen tomorrow. All right. It means it's fine. It's really giving crypto a, not only through the Genius and the Clarity Act, but it's making everything very like super official now. Okay. They're changing the oldest banking system from analog to digital. That's the best way I could describe it. We're going from analog to digital. Okay. So let me show you this quick connection. How people say, oh, astrology, mastrology, none of that. There's people want to listen to charts and this and that, which granted, listen, fine. But all of that is manipulated. But you know what's not manipulated? The stars, the constellation, the positioning of the planets, the rising of the sun, and the setting of the sun. Hi, sweetheart. And the moon. Okay. That, for as long as I know and I've been alive on this earth, the sun has always risen and always set. And the phases of the moon have never changed. Period. Period. Okay. Let me show you something real quick. How one, numbers don't lie, and as the famous quote of J.P. Morgan, millionaires don't believe in astrology, billionaires do. Okay. This is really quick. And I'm going to do this because I want to I want to edit this into a little video that I'm going to make and post. Okay. So this I call, really quick, this I call the Uranus ISO 222. Let me get a better marker. Give me a second. I got a better one right here. My goodness. Okay. And you're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one, Edward. The Uranus ISO and XRP connection. I'll just abbreviate that, right? And I'm gonna get anal about this stuff here. Okay. The Uranus ISO XRP connection. Very quickly. See, my notes are very small. I just want to transfer it here. Okay. This is really interesting. I'm going to do readings, guys. I'm going to do readings. I just want to get this out. Okay. The Uranus ISO 222 and XRP connection. Okay. So if you guys didn't know, XRP was launched. Does anybody know when XRP was launched? I'll tell you right now. Hold on. XRP was launched in June 6, 2 of 2012, which makes it a Gemini coin. Hello. Okay. It's a Gemini coin because it was launched during Gemini season. Okay. Which, by the way, in 2012 was a dragon year. Okay. Who's the ruler of Gemini? Mercury. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. Now, in Vedic astrology, Eastern astrology, dragons have compatible other years or animals, and others who are enemies to the dragon. So the dragon has friends and the dragon has enemies. Okay. Now, and there are planets that do very well in particular signs, right? So it just so happens the planet that is exalted in Gemini is Uranus. Is exalted in Gemini. That means when it's in Gemini, amazing things happen. Amazing things happen, right? Did you know that on July of this year, 7th of 2025, okay, where's the number here? I have the number here. Give me a second. Did it fall on the floor? No, look at it here. I have it here on the side. On July 7, 2025, Uranus enters into Gemini. It transits into Gemini on the 7th. Okay. In a snake year. Snake is very neutral to the dragon. Then on July 14th, 7 days later, the federal Reserve, the Federal Reserve, I need to abbreviate this, Reserve Financial Services, FinServ, adopts ISO 222 just this year, July 14th. So Uranus, which is exalted in Gemini, XRP is Gemini, okay, goes on the 7th, and 7 days later, it just so happens that the Federal Reserve Financial Services adopts ISO 222. Okay. Now I looked up to see when ISO was executed or when it was launched. Okay, and it was launched in 2004. That's a monkey year. Okay, that's a monkey year. The dragon and the monkey are super best friends. They absolutely love each other. Hey D, I'm doing readings, but I'm just doing something real quick here. Okay. So ISO 222 was launched on a monkey year, 2004, on a monkey year, and the monkey and the dragon are super best friends. Do you see how these energies merge and they have to work together in order to make this system just work, period? Okay, so that's one. So you have Uranus goes into Gemini on the 7th of July. 7 days later, the Federal Reserve Finance Services adopts ISO 222, okay, which that's basically SWIFT, on the 14th. Okay, you want to know what happens? Another 7 days later, on July 21st, just 7 days later after the FRFS adopts ISO 222. Another 7 days later, July 21st, XRP hits for the first time an all-time high of $3.56. Just 7 days later, Uranus. The second it hits, so from the time that Uranus transited into Gemini, 14 days later, XRP hits all-time high of $3.56. Okay, so we have this thing that we love the X cryptos. X in Roman numeral, okay, in Roman numeral is the number 10. Let me write that here. X is the number 10 in Roman numeral. But if and for 2026 is going to be a 1 year. 10 goes back to 1. Okay, it's going to be a 1 year. So much is pointing to 2026 when it comes to crypto. It's not even funny. And if you doubt the power of X, check this out. Just check this out. Remember, there's multiples too, right? You have July 7, 2025, when Uranus transited into Gemini. So you have 7/7/2025. 7 and 7 is 14, right? This is how we do this math, right? And then 1 plus 4 is 5. Now, 2025 is a 9 year. 9 always turns back to the same number. So if you add 5 and 9 is 14, but then you add the 1, it is the 5. So whenever you try to add a 9, just don't even worry about it. 5. So 5 is a multiple of 10 to the power of 2, right? Now here, July 21st, 7/21 was when XRP this year hit an all-time high of $3.56, right? 2025, you got 7 plus 2 plus 1 is 10. Remember, we don't add the 2025 because it comes out to 9 and it's going to end up being the same thing. 10 plus 9 is 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. That's the power of 10. That's all pointing to 2026. So I'm going to end this here. Okay. And I'm going to leave you with this. Right now, Uranus is retrograde back into Taurus in the 29th degrees of Taurus. 29 is the last degree of that zodiac before it goes into the next one. The next one is going to be Gemini. Uranus is going to go into Gemini, but not until, where's the date? Not until February 4th of 2006. Do you see how 2006? Okay. Now, I feel with these energies that I've been getting and these downloads, okay, after the 30th of this month, and Mooney, why the 30th, Mooney? I'll tell you why. Because on the 30th, give me a second. Oh, and I got information on Pirate Chain too. I got some amazing information on Pirate Chain too. Why do I say November 30th? Because November 30th, we're going to have, first of all, I'm looking here at the dates. Saturn is going to go direct on the 28th of this month, which is next week. You also have Mercury. Mercury is going direct on the 29th. So that's going to free up the energy. Taurus going direct is going to free up the energy. And then you also have Venus is going to get out of Scorpio on the 30th. Why Venus? Because Venus is also has to do with money and love and all that, but she loves finances. And when she's in Scorpio, she doesn't like to be in Scorpio. Venus, Scorpio gets too weak, whatever the case is. So I think that after the 30th, the markets are gonna, especially after the 22nd, when all of this goes online with all these banks and everything. But I think for the first week, between the first and the second week of December, the markets will ease up. We'll see the market going a little bit more on the upside. But if I'm going to put it out there, and y'all might not even like to hear this, but I just have to say it. We have 6 planets that are in that are retrograding right now. 6. And that's what has Pluto in Aquarius in a chokehold. Pluto in Aquarius is extremely powerful. It's going to change. It's the age of Aquarius is going to change the world. Like for the next 30 years, we're not in the next 30 years. That's how long Pluto is going to be in Aquarius. For the next 30 years, we're not even going to recognize this world. When I tell you innovation, a shifting into one reality, into one timeline, from one timeline to another, we're not even going to recognize this world in 30 years. Okay. But what I'm saying is that meanwhile, all of these planets are still retrograding. this market is not going to move as we want it to. Now, when do I think it is? When the last planet goes direct, and that's going to be let's see, the last planet that's going to be direct, they're gonna go direct. Oh, I could just get it right here. Yeah, I already pulled it up, but it's on the screen. Hey, Sirius, I'm gonna do readings, so hang out with me, okay? I just need to get this out of the way. And I'm so glad that I wrote things out because it gives me direction. Because remember, Mercury is in retrograde, and that's my ruling planet, so it's very difficult sometimes for me to concentrate. But it hasn't been too bad. Honestly, it hasn't been too bad. Other people are getting hit even harder. Okay, here we go. So the last planet that's gonna go retrograde, let's see, 2006, January, February, March 11th. And that one's very powerful. You know why? Because that's Jupiter. Jupiter's in Cancer. Jupiter loves to be in Cancer, absolutely loves to be in Cancer, but now when it's retrograde. And what's Jupiter? Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and it's going to go direct March 11, 2006. 2026. Let me see, March 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of abundance, of fortune, of good luck. But now when it's in retrograde, it's gonna have you, listen, take a look at your finances, where you're going wrong, what you could do better, kind of adjust your goals, this and that, whatever. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all enjoyed that. But I have so much. I have so much on Pirate Chain, the energies and everything. When Pirate Chain is going to really move. Oh, man. But anyway, that's for the next one. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get to it. Like, Mooney, come on. I came here to find out about what's going on in my love life. This loca, always doing something. Siri USA. Remember, ask your question. Coming in. Yeah. Oh, Zephyr, you said it. You said it. Aquarian slow revolution. Beautiful. Thank you for saying that. You took the words right out of my mouth. Love it. That slow revolution. Exactly. I'm telling you. Uh Next year is going to be the year of the fire horse, right? So the snake, we're in the wood snake right now. Snake is the shedding of the skin, right? It's transformation, it's rebirth. And the snake is taking us into a fire horse. Can you imagine how fast a fire horse will run? Like this. Okay. But like I said, everything is in its energy, and all of these planets have to align in such a way where, listen, the economy is going to explode. But, oh, what I wanted to say also, I did tell you that Uranus is in Taurus, retrograded right now in Taurus in the 29th degree. The 29th degree is completion, very painful endings, okay? Shifting from one paradigm to another, okay? And it's going to transit into Gemini um next year as well. But when it's in Taurus, oh, it works up the earth. It shakes up the grounds, the weather, people's emotions, like a lot of rebellion. There's people talking about a possible black uh, swan. And if it's gonna happen, I'm telling you, that energy of Uranus retrograde in Taurus in the 29th degree is the perfect, that would be the perfect storm. Not that I wish it, because trust me, I don't. And if it happens, I pray that it's isolated. You know, that it's only like in a very small part. But listen, you're already hearing it. Y'all already hearing it. You know what I'm saying? All this, that, you know, they have to shut down. They have to shut down the system. And I've always heard that for an extremely long time. They have to shut down the system like a reboot. You know, when you reboot your phone or your computer because it's, you know, glitchy or whatever the hell, or trying to download or upload a new software or whatever. That's what they're gonna do with the money system. Where's the money? November, December into 2026. Listen, from your mouth to God's ears. From your mouth to Spirit's ears. Okay? Oh, you want to know another? Sorry, this I didn't include. And I almost forgot. Okay? So I said that ISO 222 has to the deadline is when 11/22, which by the way, look at this. You think they throw this shit in our face, guys, because a majority of the population, I'm not dissing anybody, but they're blind. They're blind to it. This is why you have to always walk in spirit, man, because these people do, but they do, you know, uh uh it's, you know, they don't walk in benevolence, they walk in malevolence. Okay, so ISO 222, the deadline is when 11/22. That number is right here, look, 11/22. It's right there in our face. Okay, do you know also what happens on this date? Sag season. Crypto ages you fast. It's current and fast. Yeah, that's, it's very, yeah. Listen, and you get hooked, man. You get hooked for real. Look what happens on 11/22. Do you think that that's a coincidence that they chose that date? No, they have to tie to that. They have to tie their energy to particular dates as well. It's Sag season. Do y'all know what's the animal for Sagittarius? I'll give somebody a second in the chat. Do you know what the animal for Sagittarius is? It's the centaur. Did I write that? Did I write that correctly? I probably didn't. It's the centaur. Do you know what a centaur is? Yeah, I wrote it right. A centaur. Is a centaur? Centaur. I'm probably saying it wrong. I spelled it right, but I'm probably saying it wrong. A centaur. What's a centaur? It's a half man and a half horse. Sagittarius season. Do you know what element is Sag? Do you know what element is Sag? Fire. Uh, what is the animal for 2026? Exactly. What's the animal that I just told you is for 2026? We're going into the snake, into the what? The fire horse. The fire horse. the arrow of the centaur could see the right, because the centaur has the arrow. So it's like they are telling you, 2026 on a 1 year, 110x is the year for crypto to just fucking go off. Go off. All right. Enough of the enough of the crypto connections. Isn't that amazing, guys? Isn't that you have to love it. You have to love it. And listen, don't ever let anybody try to convince you that they have control. Oh, this, that, whatever. We can't do nothing. The stars and no. They are envious of us. Okay. Because these lagartos, lizards, okay, they're condemned to be here. We have to promise to continue and elevate and get the hell out of here and return to source. Because why? Because we are not the stars. The stars are us. The stars are us. That's our story. Okay, and they envy us. They envy the stars. They envy the planets. They envy the universe, because that is us. Okay, so don't let fear ever overtake you. There's so much that's going to happen in this world, but trust me, you are the creator of your own life. You use the system for your benefit, for you, for your family, okay? And you learn how to freaking hack the matrix. That's it. There's so many loopholes, like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, here we go. All right, so we are still in Scorpio season. Today's the last day of Scorpio. All right, so shout out to my Scorpio. We're gonna start with the water sign. Okay, if y'all let me get into the chat really quick. Guys, thank you so much for chiming in. Y'all are so wonderful. I love y'all. OMG, Brad Garlinghouse has a picture of a monkey saying, "Believe it or not, the world will run an extra." Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, please, man. I am telling you, ISO 222 was launched during a monkey year. Isn't that crazy? This retrograde is a doozy. Oh, you guys are on it. I love it. All my Sag friends have prolific female appetite, and they're so harmless. Wow, really? Maybe they have other their other placements probably is what helps them with that. Could be the reason for that. All right, my loves, here we go. Shout out to Scorpios. Today is their last day in Scorpio. And here we go. Timestamp. This is a general reading for our beautiful water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It is the week of the new moon in Scorpio. It was a doozy. There was 2 freaking prolific travelers, 2. Amazing. By the way, it was a very rare alignment with the new moon in the grand water trine. Okay, there is if you look at the star chart, at the moon chart, you will see that there's a trine between Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. It's a very powerful water trine, and it's like boom, the moon was smack dab in the middle of these 3. Okay, but the thing is that Scorpio gets very affected with the moon when the moon is in its sign. Believe it or not. Okay, they get very emotional. Their dreams are affected. Their sleep is affected. Okay, and Venus is also in Scorpio. Venus becomes weakened when Scorpio becomes weakened when Venus is in its sign. So, but she'll be out on the 30th. Now remember that the sign for Scorpio is Mars, so that's why. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control. That's what Scorpio sings to to Venus. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh my gosh, 40 minutes. Jesus. All right, let's go, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This is a reading for our beautiful water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for this week. Oh my goodness, Thanksgiving is next week, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited. Don't pay attention to the market. Honestly, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. But don't you dare sell. Don't you, if you in it, don't you dare sell. Buy, if anything. Y'all was working extra. Like I got home, I worked 12 hours today. I was like, I'm buying some more. And that's it. You buy when it's done. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. This is for our water signs. What is the energy? What do you want to let our water signs know at this time of them watching this video? Okay. What do you want to let them know? What's the energy of this reading? What is the energy for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy for this reading? Oh, there we go. Key. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I haven't seen you on my timeline for months. Why? Complain to YouTube. Like, listen, YouTube. I don't see Mooney. No, they banned me for a while. Like, I knew I was shadow banned. I knew it. I was shadow banned for a while because I wasn't getting. I had to like kind of jolt the algorithm and change my days, do something. But yeah, they weren't pushing out my videos at all. At all. Do you blame them? Okay, key. Very interesting. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Oh yeah, that's what you see. New beginnings. That's what new moons do. New moons surface, especially in Scorpio. Scorpio, the new moon in Scorpio was bringing so much northeast in the US, northeast. Scorpio reveals what's under the surface. Like what are you hiding behind that door? What are you not revealing? There's things that you need to see. Okay? Secrets. Anything that's secret, anything that's hiding behind a mask. Okay? Do you think that it was coincidence that on the 19th of the new moon they passed the Senate passed that thing to reveal the Epstein files, to release the Epstein files? It wasn't. Whatever's hidden is going to be revealed. That was on the new moon, guys. Did you know that? You know what else they did on the new moon? For the first time, NASA releases the pictures that they have, really not really, of Three-Eye Atlas. There were better astronomers, regular astronomers, you know what I'm saying, have better pictures than NASA. They're hiding. Whatever it is, they're hiding. Okay, and I'm part of an astronomy club. Okay, and they said they saw it, but because their equipment wasn't too good, but it's there. Whatever it is there. Okay, and that sucker is going to be closest to the Earth. You want to know when? On the winter solstice. What's that? 3 days before Christmas? 3 days before Christmas? Yeah. There you go. All right, new beginnings, directions of letting go of the past. What's going on? We all have work to do on letting go of the past. You know, but we chip at it, you know, little by little. You know, this is why retrogrades happen. They reveal things. They go back to past, you know, whatever it is, pain, trauma, just, you know, to find out where it is that you need healing, or if you healed, have you learned your lesson before stepping into a new phase of your life. What's on that 3 list? What's the mission? That is not it. It's not here for everyone. The same way people don't believe, it's all trash, it's garbage, it's an illusion, or it's projection, whatever it is. I personally feel that it's here as an awakening for particular souls, for particular people, okay? As an awakening to remind us, a great awakening to remind us who we are, because we are stepping into an Aquarius age where timelines are going to absolutely change. Not for everybody. The same way you see people that you grew up with and they're still like in the same shit and you've evolved and they haven't, they're there to show you what happens when people don't evolve. Okay? But this 3-eye atlas, it's not a coincidence. It's called 3-eye, like your third eye. They didn't name it 3-eye just to name it 3-eye. It just happens to be a the third interstellar object that enters into our solar system. And it happens to be one that is happening during the grand water trine. And it's going to be the closest to us on the winter solstice, that freaking same day. You want to know when it's going to pass the Earth and hit Jupiter's orbit? For Easter. Look it up. For Easter. It's a reminder. This is reminding us who we are, a wake-up call of the time that we're in. Take it how you want to receive it or not. All right, Spirit, what's the message for our beautiful water signs? What's this message? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, see, reminiscing. Spirit, listen. Spirit don't play around here. Something about reminiscing, something that's familiar. That's the past. Six of oh, there you go. You see that? The 8 of Swords. Something's up in your mind. Here we go. You're thinking about so yeah, just still going into hermit mode. That's clear as day. Holy crap. That is clear as water. That is so crystal clear. Something's up in your head. You see, you got air Gemini in here. Okay, you have water Scorpio. This is your middle energy. Scorpio, you came out in this reading. Okay, and we're just talking about everything about Scorpio right now. Okay, and Earth Virgo. Yeah, continue grounding yourself. There is something up in your head about that. You keep putting yourself in those negative thoughts. Like you keep revisiting something. There's something that you keep revisiting, or something keeps revisiting you, and you need to continue to tap into your inner wisdom, or this is something that might present itself, has presented itself, is presenting itself. Because remember, I have to keep it general, right? I have to keep it general. But yeah, it's definitely about moving on. It's about continuing to tap into that inner guidance. Okay. Coming out more. And you are. It's like you're upping your head about something in your life, whatever it is, love, money, career. But it's like you are going to tap into and continue healing that inner child as well. All right, because this is like childhood memories. Like it's like you're going back. You're gonna go back and you're doing the healing. And how beautiful is that, right? Healing that inner child. You might have gone through whatever the hell you went through in life, okay? But now you can't blame anyone else. Now it's like you need to start being accountable for your growth. And guess what? Your inner child is depending all on you to be the best friend that you've always needed, to be the mother that you always needed, to be the father that you always needed. Okay? And this is you going in, doing the soul searching, coming out wiser. You see with the Merkaba, with the wisdom here? Continue meditating, continue going in, going within. Okay? Look at that. Nice. Oh, you got some relationship coming in too. But you got to do the healing first. You have here the Knight of Wands. You also have the Knight of Cups. And here continuing to look at long-term views, becoming more focused, definitely walking away from some type of uh, um, emotional pain. Water, Pisces as well. I'm going to end with that card because it's Pisces. Okay. But here you have feeling some type of getting some burst of energy from somewhere, from someone. This is Cancer, Leo. This is Libra, Scorpio. And this is Taurus here. Okay. It's like you're locking down. You are definitely following your heart. I love how this cups, you see how this cups here is right on the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups. It's like, now you honored yourself. You honored yourself. You honored that inner child, your inner child. Okay. And now you're coming out like a knight in shining armor. Like I said, I possibly might see a relationship. And here is you tapping into your wisdom, tapping into, right? Into seeking the truth, that it's okay to be alone. And this is you just concentrating on your work, on your investments, on persevering, gaining these sustainable results. Very nice. And this is you also walking away, another walking away. Like, yep, I'm just gonna walk away from this. I'm gonna leave this behind. And that's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, here we go. Remember, if you guys have any questions, just drop them in the chat. You say, hey, can I have a mini reading on give me, if you want, give me specific questions in the chat, and we'll give you the mini reading. Okay, we could do it after I do the water. First sign of the night, first reading of the night. What's going on with love? What's the message about love when it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? The message on love. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get two more? Let's get two more. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh, going deep within. Oh, I'm going to get it because I love how it popped. You saw that? Yeah, you see? There's some type of connection coming through. You're going within. You see deeply. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. Yeah, there you go. Especially in the relationships with yourself. Okay, but there is some type of connection coming here, or you will be ready for a particular connection, or you'll be ready to show up. You're being tested right now. Wow. Your strengths and your weaknesses are being tested, of course, because Venus is in Scorpio right now. But then you also have Neptune is in Pisces, but Neptune is in retrograde. Neptune loves to be in Pisces, but now when it's retrograding, okay, it's like there's too much delusion. Okay, and guess who's in Cancer? Jupiter is in Cancer, but Jupiter is retrograde. Jupiter loves to be in Cancer, but when it's retrograde, it's like you're making you think again. Here, should I make this investment? Should I do this? And should I sign that contract? I say don't sign any contracts, especially when Mercury is in retrograde. Okay. So yeah, definitely being tested, but now you are going deeply within to discover your soul purpose in relationships. What should your role be in relationships? Okay. And you're going to take on this magnetism, right? When you're doing this healing, it's like you can't help but to take on this magnetism. And now you're going to be attracting, beautiful, beautiful, wholesome connections. Okay, let's see what's going on with money. Let's see what's going on with money. Remember, drop your question in the chat. If you have, you want to do a little mini reading, we could do it after the reading for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. What is Thank you, Spirit. What's the message on money? Thank you, Spirit. Practicing on your wellness, okay, or maybe going into maybe doing some type of exercises or something, or training. Looking, seeking, you shall find. You have a beauty, and uncover hidden charms in people. And here's standing in your power. Something about you finally taking control of your career, your life, and your finances. Definitely a time where you need to focus on your needs. Ensure that your health, you focus on your health as well, living a healthier lifestyle. Maybe you might be going into some type of, I don't know, wellness business for other people. That would be awesome. Okay. And something about seek and you will find. Whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it when it comes to money or career. Yup. Okay. Final card. It's going to be quick. Final cards, guys. Final cards for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Well, let's do. We'll do angel number for each one. This one's for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. That one's for Scorpio, and this one is for Pisces. This one is for Pisces. Let's get an angel number for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. All right, this is for Pisces. This one's for Scorpio, and this one is for Cancer. Ooh, high vibes, 1144. Where did I see that number today? I saw that number somewhere today. High vibes, love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like minded people will exceed your expectations. I see that. Yup, you see, you're looking, attracting something about connections with other people. That's awesome, Cancer, Scorpio. Lucky shirt 0330. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. There goes that connection again. I am so surprised the Three of Coins didn't come out. Really, really surprised the Three of Coins didn't come out. There's a lot of connections here. Here we go. 666. Reflect, Pisces. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to evaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Thank you, Spirit. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Thank you, Spirit. I pray that that resonated, my beautiful water signs. Thank you, Spirit. That's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, and put these away. Wow, I really hope that that little breakdown kind of made sense. I'll go back. I have to edit it, and then I'll make like little shorts on it. But listen, when I came across that information, man, I was so blown away. So blown away. Let's see. Check David Sereda. Interview on Leak Project. Oh, I love Leak Project. Three Ayatollah and religious dates, as you said. Really? Oh, wait, let me write that down. Let me write that down. Can I get a pen? Here we go. David Sereda. On Leak Project. I love Leak Project. All right, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, let me tell you, man, that is some powerful stuff. What's going on there with 3i Atlas? Oh, and let me tell you something. You know what happened on the day of the new moon? On the morning of the new moon, I go to take my kids to school. My daughter's in the front, my two boys in the back. I'm about to get on the highway. I'm about to get on the highway. And I see something. It's an overcast. It's about to be an overcast sky, right? So to the east is the sun, but the overcast is coming from that direction, right? And then to the west is clear. And in the clear sky, I see something mad shiny. And it's just standing there. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. And I'm driving. I'm like, what is that? My daughter sees it. She goes, yeah, I see it, Mom. Thought that I thought that the sun was reflecting off of a plane, and nope, it wasn't. I took out my flight tracker immediately, and there was no plane in the area. And the first thing when I saw that bright, when I tell you, it was like if you've ever seen the star Sirius on a very clear night and how bright and shiny that is, that was like pure in the daylight. That same illumination, that same brightness, but during the day. And I've seen orbs before. I've seen orbs before in Puerto Rico, and I know what they are. I know what they are, and what they're all like the things that we cannot explain are only in light. These ships and these other things that you see, ships, that's all, I feel that's all man-made, okay? Or made by the beings that were here before us. If you get what I mean. Okay? But those light orbs, and they say that when you see a light orb, okay, that's a version of yourself looking back at you. I'm just saying. I thought it was beautiful. And I'm so glad that my daughter saw it too. Because you know how they say, oh, witness, if there's a witness, if there's two or three within whatever, it's considered to be, a true sign, whatever, things like that. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Okay, here we go. Time stamp. This is a general reading for our beautiful fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. It is the week of the new moon in Scorpio. Guys, things have been wild. Okay. But we always know that they get a little hectic before they get better. And I always say it's like when you're changing from one station to the other, in between those stations, it's very staticky, very difficult to listen to that static, right? But once we align, we have to align ourselves, right, with the timeline that we choose, and then things will shift the way we want it to. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, it's this deck. Spirit, what is the energy of this reading for our beautiful fire signs? What's the energy of this reading for our beautiful fire signs? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy for this reading for our beautiful fire signs? Ooh, okay. What is this? I always get so excited. Transformation number 32, which reduces to 5. 5 is Leo. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. Oh, I love it. Transformation. How beautiful is that? The power and the strength to make changes that enrich your life and become the person that you want to become, shift into, right? Thank you, Spirit. What's the message for our beautiful fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag. What's the message? What's the message? Next week is that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Fire signs. What's going on? Oh, we'll switch that over. What's going on here? A lot of surface energy. You are reaching a completion. This is Earth, Saturn, Saturn, Saturn. Saturn is retrograde in Pisces at the moment. Does not like that at all. But guess what? It's going to go direct on the 28th of this month. Here you have Earth, Saturn. This is Earth card. This is completion. This is wholeness, fulfillment. Okay. Something, a celebration of life. Reaching here. This is also completion. 10 of Wands. This is Sagittarius. Wow, middle fire or middle energy again with coming through with the actual sign. Fire, Sagittarius. And this is Taurus. This is 5 of Pentacles. This is you like all of these burdens that you've already have been going through, have dealt with, this hard work. It's completion. Like he's picking up all of his hard work and he's going home. Okay. Overcoming this lack mindset. You have to continue to overcome this lack mindset. Like, oh, I don't have this, no, switch it. Like, no, I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful that I'm able to get up or go to work or attain this for my family, take care of my home. You know what I'm saying? As we're waiting for other things to come in and line in, seek that power and that strength to make the changes. Okay, to become the person that you want to become, because you are reaching a huge completion in your life. It's like you see that going to the next phase. It might feel in the reverse with this Mercury retrograde. Okay. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Listen, my dears. Listen, my dears. Okay, I'm gonna get to the way I see it right here. First of all, what you don't see coming. Okay, it might not look like things are changing at the moment. You might feel like you're still working hard. Okay, it's like you're waiting for things to change. You might still like you're working hard, and like, hey, like your money's not good, whatever the case is. You have to shift your mindset. Okay, continue to seek the power and the strength to attain the changes that you want in your life. Because look, make a wish, my beautiful fire signs. Make a wish. Make a wish. Okay? This is good fortune. This is rejuvenation. This is spirituality. This is renewal. Finally finding your purpose. The 4 of Cups. Continue to stay meditated and grounded. Okay? Avoid distractions. Even when you're working hard, okay? Avoid any type of distractions. Okay? This is you in conflict with yourself. This is Leo. This is water, Cancer. What is this? I don't know what the hell that was. um People envy you. Okay? People envy you. And do you doubt it? Because look, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, reaping the rewards because of the power and the strength that you found within to make these changes and become the person that you want to be. Period. Okay, continue to fight that good fight of faith. There's going to be a shift. All right, and the 2 major arcanas came out together here. Boom. Okay, people are gonna envy you, like, oh my gosh, how did they do that? How did they, just change their life around? And oh my goodness. No. And that's it. And if this is inner conflict, then those are things you need to work out. Find the strength and the power to overcome that. It says, in your opinion, what shape is the earth? I've been really, really, really asking myself and having different perspective on that. I can't answer right now because I don't have a definitive answer. But the only thing that I could tell you, the only thing I could tell you is I've never seen the earth besides seeing it here on the ground. I know there's many mysterious things, but the last thing that I've come to uh, really resonate with is do you know how oh my goodness, I'm gonna actually forget the name. Should I even talk about it? You know what, I'll when I get a stronger conviction of it, I will talk about it on my next show. So join me on my next show. And I'm just waiting for certain things, but my perspective has been changing. It's not what they've been teaching us, because that model just doesn't make sense. But exactly what it is. Yeah, I think it's something that far beyond than what people actually think it is, and it's wild. Okay, here we go. Something about trust, a remarkable connection, and respect. Respecting your connections, respecting your relationships, having a different outlook on things, trusting in yourself, trusting in connections. And something is going to be very just, you're going to notice something very remarkable in a connection that you already have, whether you're married or in a relationship. But there's something that you're going to like, this might be someone somebody might be meeting a connection, and there might be some marriage here. Are you traveling? Will you be traveling somewhere? Interesting. Ooh. Yeah, so if you're married and you're in a connection, it's like you guys are leveling up for something, or you're really, do you need to kind of like give a little bit more reassurance in the connection, possibly. But there's something that you haven't seen before in this connection that you're going to see it, and you're going to be like mind blown. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah. Definitely having more respect for your relationship and your connection. That's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Thank you, Spirit. The what's the advice for money? What's going on with money for our beautiful fire signs? What's going on with money? How's the temperature been by y'all? It has been freezing. Oh, look at that shedding. That's the year of the snake shedding. What's going on here? Gambling. Be careful. Don't risk too much for this time. And limitations, fear and doubt limit freedom of action. Let go of your worries. Yeah, there you go. Letting go of your worries, because look, Spirit got you. Okay. Let go of worries. Trust in yourself. Okay. Time to set higher goals. During this time, if you're invested in the market, right? Because I see these coins here. If you are invested in the market, only spend, just little by little. It's great buying time now, though, but don't gamble it all. Okay, don't gamble it all. Gamble it all, and yeah, because you don't want to suffer too many losses. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now let's get an angel number: one for Aries, one for Leo, one for Sag. Here we go. This is for Aries. What's the angel number for Aries? What's the angel number for Leo? What's the angel number for Leo? What's the angel number for Leo, Spirit? Ooh, Leo got 2. Okay. What's the angel number for Sag? Leo goes, I'm special. Of course. Oh, thank you, Spirit. That's for Sag. These two are for Leo. Got the 777. And Aries got 1011. Take action. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. That's this card right here. Perseverance. And didn't the nine of pentacles right here in this middle energy, reaping the rewards. This is fire Sagittarius, right? Taking on that hard work, and that's it. You're done. You're completing here. Reaping the rewards, the 9 of coins. Just be patient. Just be patient and trust. Thank you, Spirit. This is for Leo 777. Good luck. This message is most likely to reach you during intense in uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Oh, love it. 0909, new beginnings. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. That is here. The World card. A whole new adventure. Sagittarius. 1919. Karma will pay you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. Listen, cycles repeating. That's the retrograde. That's retrograde energy, right? Letting go of the past, right? Enrich your life, power and strength to make changes, becoming the person you want to be, breaking the chains, breaking those cycles, right? You see that? Mm-hmm. That was awesome. Thank you, Spirit. I pray that that resonated, my beautiful fire signs. All right. Let's get to the next one, which is Earth signs. Time is, oh my gosh, I'm going to finish this. Even though I ranted for like 40 minutes in the beginning. Was it 40 minutes? No, it was. Wow. I'm getting through these pretty quick. Okay, here we go. All right. And then now it is Earth signs. All right, here we go. Timestamp. This is a generating for our beautiful Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Cappy. This is an energy reading for the new moon in Scorpio. All right, let's get it. Spirit, what is the energy for tonight's reading for our beautiful Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Cappy, Someone rising? Remember, if it doesn't resonate, check your rising. What is the energy for our Earth sign, Spirit? What is the energy? What is the energy, Spirit? What is... Okay. Birth. Interesting. 4. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. Oh, wow. That's powerful. I love it. 4, for me, that's 11. 11. stepping into a whole new, a whole new version of yourself. Very interesting. I like that. Very interesting. A spiritual awakening, personal growth, a transformation. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy here for our beautiful earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is the message? What's the message? Wow, we went through the whole deck and not even one. Come on now, earth signs. What is the message, Spirit, for our beautiful earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's the message? There we go. Finally. Let's get what? Okay. Those hit the card, but they flipped over. What do we have here? What do we have here? We're gonna get clarity for sure, because these hit my hand, but they flipped up. That's okay. We got the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. That's Leo, fire. And then we have the Six of Swords, but it showed up in reverse. So this King of Cups this is you. This is you standing in or Spirit is telling you, listen, stand in your power. Don't let nobody move you or anything. Some challenges might arise. Okay. But I think this is somebody's being stubborn here. Something has to change. You feel that there might be some unfinished business with something. Are you carrying emotional baggage from something? What is this? Like you feel very defensive when it comes to something, but Spirit's like, listen, this is where you need to manage your emotions, whatever it is. You have to get that heart and mind coherence, that balance between the heart and the mind. Because either you are being challenged with something, or you feel like, listen, I gotta keep control. I have to get control of this again, whatever it is. Personal, resistant. Why are you resisting? Some opportunity, some possibility is going to be presented to you. Don't be resistant to change. That's all I'm going to say. Don't be resistant to change. Okay. Let's get clarity on this King of Cups. Let's get clarity. Oh, thank you, sir. King, and with the Page of Cups. Okay. Let's get clarity for the Seven of Wands. Yeah, earth signs having a tough time. Of course they're having a tough time. What did I say about earth signs before? You have Uranus retrograde in your 29th freaking degree. That's like the hardest degree to have a planet in retrograde. That's like a lot of challenges. Like you feel like like, oh my gosh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Reverse. Yeah, oh, I see. I see. Oh, here we go. And this is the last one. Okay, I see it. Why did this card turn around? Oh, what? This card turned around. It flipped up too. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you see it? Oh, wow. Okay, we'll show you these in a second. Give me a second. This here is telling me you have to bring something back to go back to the drawing board, go back to the start with something, with your emotions, with your heart, with your mind. So remember something. Okay, tap into more creativity, more your creative side. Okay, fall in love with something again, with yourself, with your with that creative side of you. And this is some type of something that you feel that you have to protect. Okay, or manage the control of something here when it comes to like your job. You like feel like you're hustling a lot, like you're really mad trying to manage your finances. Okay, during this time you need to go back to something like you need to revisit. You're revisiting, or sit down and then like come like go back to another game plan when it comes to something about your job, your creativity. That's what this is mostly about. You know, what are you? How are you feeling about the what you're producing? What is it that you're doing in your life? Whatever it is, there's something gonna, and it's you whatever it is that you ask for, whatever it is that you're doing or that you want to do and you want to shift, it's going to happen fast, like super super fast. You're going to get some like message information. This is fire Sagittarius. Whatever it is, it's going to be a quick decision that you have to make. Here you got judgment. You got freaking three major arcanas in a row. You got judgment. That's the universe waking you up. You got the sun card. Whatever it is, these changes are going to be extremely, extremely huge. A powerful change is coming. Lots of fire here. Lots of fire here. And tomorrow we're stepping into Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. And you're going to have like you're going through shit right now. This is what's point. This is what's telling me. Like you're trying to balance your emotions or whatever, but you are going through some shit right now. I don't know what it is, but it's like you're still managing. You're managing it. Okay, like a freaking champ. You're managing it. And something quick. You're gonna find out about something quick. Some information. Some news. Will you be traveling? I don't know, but some type of quick decision. You're manifesting something quickly, and look, this is it. It's almost like, you know what, you release control, like the need to control certain things, outcomes. It's like you release it because you're letting the universe bring you these opportunities, and all of these possibilities are just going to freaking fly open. Trust, because you trusted in the universe, because you continue to persevere. Continue to give thanks and be grateful for all that you're going through, whether it's these challenges, whatever it is, okay? But something new, a new birth, something's going to be birthed, something new into your life. Look at this right here. A new phase, a reckoning, an awakening, rebirth. It's like, yeah, man. And then Capricorn season is in December. Rebirth, and we were just talking about how 3i Atlas is going to be the closest to the earth sign on the winter solstice, and then like what, 3-4 days later is Christmas. Come on, bro. Very amazing, powerful changes. Do not lose hope for 1 second. Universe got your back. It's gonna be like all of a sudden, bam, huge blessings, huge awakening, huge shifting into exactly what you wanted, where you want to be. Amazing. Like the recovery process, woo, that mind body connection, heart, yeah, that's happening. Wow. Let's find out what's going on with love. What's the message for love? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Last week, air signs had it a bit tough. Clarity. Look at that clarity, soul. Your soul is preparing to connect, trust, to reconnect, trust in the process. And dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Share your dreams. Clarity. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity in this connection or what's coming. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. Pay attention to your dreams. Absolutely, 1000%. 1000%. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get an angel number for Taurus, Virgo, and Caffeine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get an angel number for Taurus. Let's get an angel number for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get one for Virgo. Let's get one for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, 444. Love it. And that one's for Cappy. 0404 444 for Virgo, and 1212 for Taurus. Persistence. Do you see that? This persistence right here. Perseverance. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Wow, wow, wow. Again, do you get it? Also in the cards. Had a soul connection here. Getting the clarity to think about a particular situation. Pay attention to your dreams. I think you've dreamt about this person before. Virgo, 444 protection. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. There you go. Judgment, Sun card, which also speaks on 2026, and the Star card. These are some freaking dynamite uh uh major arcanas you got in your reading. Like what, Earth sign? It's wild. Put your energy into towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make it happen. Universal energies bring you opportunities and possibilities. Trust in that. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I need to plug in my laptop. Yo, that is so wild. Got you. That is so wild. Okay, is that it? No, we need to read Cappies. Slow down, Cappies. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Thank you, Spirit. Where do we see that? Communicate clearly, healthy boundaries. Hold on. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Communications. Ah, I thought I saw it somewhere. It's okay. Earth signs, I pray that that resonated. Thank you, Spirit. Perfect. Okay, last but not least, the air signs are next. And then we'll be definitely finished before the 2 hours. Unless we got another reading like last week. Jesus, it was... Airs had it rough last week in the reading, but the outcome was great. You know, the outcome was, and this outcome, what? 3 major arcanas? Shoot, man. Trust in spirit. Trust in yourself, in your intuition. Love it. All right, let me put these away. And then all right, here we go. Timestamp. This is a general reading for our beautiful air signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is for the week of the new moon in Scorpio. Like, it wasn't crazy enough. My goodness. All right, Spirit. What is the energy for our beautiful air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Remember, if it doesn't resonate, check your rising. Thank you, Spirit. Last shuffle. What is the energy? What's the energy for our beautiful air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? What is the energy for this reading for our beautiful air signs? This is going to be the last shuffle, Spirit. What is the energy for air signs? Here we go. Give it to me. We need it. Luck 19. That's a 10. I was talking big on 10s. Oh my goodness. 10, which reduces to 1, which is the year 2006. Luck. You are right to be... It says, wait, hold on. You are right to be strong and optimistic about opportunities ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Why? Because we listen to our freaking intuition. Let's go. Let's freaking go. And then at the bottom of the deck, the moon. 21. Reduces to 3. That's the Trinity. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Because you are right to be optimistic. You got this, air signs. You have every right to feel confident and strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead, because listen, you're bringing it in. You are trusting in yourself. You're empowering yourself. Thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. What's the message for our beautiful Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Remember, if it doesn't resonate, check your rising. What's the message, Spirit? Let's go. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit. Of course, major arcana. What do we have here? Saturn. This card. Did I put this card? No, I didn't put this card. I didn't correct this card. This was the only card that came reverse in the other deck. So I am going to give it in the upright, but I'll give another card. Let's see what this is. Oh, wow. Very interesting. Very, very nice. And the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Wow. With the with the Fool card. Amazing. Amazing. Love it. Wow. Yeah, you got you see I did put that card. I didn't put that card right face up. Amazing. You have the Two of Wands, the World card in the middle, energy, and yeah, definitely moving away. Moving away, leaving baggage behind, trusting in spirit, in this this phase, this completion phase, this transitioning. Okay, one phase of your life and the beginning of another. Somebody's moving, somebody's getting a new home. Definitely seeing progress in your life. See a lot of moving, completion. Saturn right now. Saturn, give me a second. Saturn is in Pisces. It's like in the meantime, you're working, you're doing what you got to do. It's like you're planning. You're planning right now because there's a shift coming and you know it. You have every right to feel strong and optimistic about opportunities that are lying ahead. And you're transitioning definitely from one chapter in your life into another. And you're moving on, you're moving ahead. And then here it goes, celebration, the Four of Wands and a celebration. Amazing. And the Fool, Uranus, look at this. I'll give you these two. Look at this. Celebration, joy, harmony, connections with people. A marriage, a family, going home, coming home. And Uranus, air. This is air sign. So your card came out here. Remember what I said early in the show? Uranus is retrograded back into Taurus. All right, so we're going to see a huge shakeup. A huge shakeup. And it's the reason why Earth sign got the reading that it did. Okay. Uranus is in Taurus, retrograded in the 29th degree. That's very hard, difficult endings, a very, rough transition. But then it's going to transit into Gemini, which loves to be in Gemini. Okay, it loves to be in Gemini. Those are new beginnings, possibilities, trusting in life, having blind faith, just renewal, like all these amazing opportunities just coming your way, trusting in the universe. You see that? Being optimistic. Wow. That is freaking amazing. I absolutely believe that. Absolutely believe that. The right to be strong and optimistic about opportunities ahead. Love it. Because why? Because look at all of this. Relocation update. Where's the acceptance and prosperity? Middle East, France, China, Canada, Switzerland. Thanks. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely. I'll get some for you. What we have? Oh, we only took out 2 cards. Honor, cherish. Ooh, cherishing your relationship, your connections. Honor your loved one who will notice your relationship become stronger. Thank you, Spirit. What is this? What is this picture? I don't remember seeing this picture. Look at them. They're both like in water, but it's like they're coming out together. We're in a grand water trine right now. Being birthed, coming together. Honor your loved one and you'll notice your relationship becomes stronger. It's like a rebirth in a connection. Yo, that's wild. One more card, Spirit, please. Did one already come out? Yeah, it did. Heart. Look at that. You begin to feel heart beat faster when you are close. Some connection with someone. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Relocation update. Yeah, oh, I remember that series. Yeah, you're about relocating. Where's the acceptance and prosperity? Thank you, Spirit. What is the angel number for Gemini? Let's get an angel number for Gemini. Let's get an angel number for Gemini. I'm gonna get 1919. That's good. That will be wild. What's the angel number for Gemini? What's the angel number for Gemini? Nothing. Come on. Sure, it is when I say last shuffle though. Last shuffle though, Spirit. Oh, thank you. 1717 almost. Gemini, wide drama alert. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options at this time. You must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, as- aspirations. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that's 88, 16, and 7. Yeah, just depend on yourself. That's it. 1212 for Libra, persistence. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards, Libra. Thank you, sir. How about for Aquarius? What's the final card here for the night for Aquarius? 1441, unique skills. At it, it's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. Thank you, Spirit. That's 55. Thank you, Spirit. Air signs, I pray that that resonated. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, wonderful, beautiful changes coming. But in the meantime, all of these retrogrades have us in a chokehold. So we just have to remain patient, be wise in our choices, be, and whatever it is, love, money, career, right? And we're gonna be all right. We're gonna make it out of this. We're gonna be all right. I'm getting to you, Sirius. Where's the acceptance and property? Prosperity. Can you rephrase your question? Sirius, rephrase your question. I want to make sure I'm understanding. I know you've asked about location before, if you should relocate somewhere. Do you? Oh, you want to know for each of those countries, Middle East, France, China, Canada, Switzerland, and Switzerland. So you want me to pull a card on each of those countries so you could get an idea? Because I think that's what you mean. I think that's what you mean. Is that what you mean, serious? Oh my goodness, that was hot. Because I could do that. I could tell you yes, no, maybe so. I think that's what you mean. I think you want to know what the spirit tell you say according to each of those countries, right? I think that's what you mean. All right, so I think that's what you mean. So let's do that. All right, Spirit. Sirius wants to know if the UAE or the UAE Middle East would be a good option for him to relocate, and if it'll be prosperous. What's the answer for the Middle East? What's the answer for the Middle East for Sirius if he was to relocate? I like these type of questions. So you get you have a variety. What will be the outcome to move to the UAE Middle East? Oh, it would be successful. The Middle East would be successful. Yes, which place offers acceptance of property? Well, so far you'd be very successful in the UAE Middle East. Okay. Victory, progress, public recognition, being very self-confident in the UAE Middle East. Okay, now how about France? What would be his chances in France if he was to relocate for work and stuff like that? Oh, that's a major arcana. That's a 10. That's a yes. Be very good. You would be, you'd have a lot of good luck there. Um, you'll learn a lot. You'll go through certain cycles, inevitable fate, particular ups and downs, but it will be very successful. You'll have a lot of learning phases there as well. That's Jupiter. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, that is for China. This is for China. Oh, wow. China would be good, and I think you might find a partner in China. You might find a partner in China. Deep loving connection. Oh, interesting. So far, they're all good picks. Canada. How about Canada? What would be the outcome if Sirius was to move to Canada, Spirit? What would be the outcome if it was to move to Canada? Oh, yeah, you'll find happiness, more family support, emotionally fulfilling. Not too much about maybe some fulfillment, dreams come true, or more emotional fulfillment. I don't see too much money, but more emotional fulfillment. This would be for Switzerland. Yeah, no, you'd have a lot of competition and conflict in Switzerland. So everything looks good except Switzerland. So here you have success, victory, and recognition, maybe in business, for in UAE, Middle East, which is that's a good opportunity, business opportunity. Okay, here France, you'll have your ups and downs, but you'll find some good luck there. Okay, yeah, you'll go through certain cycles there, but it'll be good changes for you. Love in Hold on, this is Middle East, France, China. Oh, China, possibly love in China, or you'll love China, but you might find a partner in China. Canada, emotionally fulfilling, and Switzerland, a no go. Now for Monaco. Let's see, last one. Monaco. How about Monaco, Spirit, for serious? What would be the outcome for Monaco? Oh, thank you, Spirit. It's Monaco is a maybe. Monaco is a maybe. It'll be have you'll probably have some, spiritual enlightenment or anything like that, but it's a maybe. Nothing definitive from Monaco. And that's it. So the first four look good. And that's funny because this is 6, 10, 6, 10. And the ones that are no good are fives. So you probably clash with fives and you probably do good with six and ones. Oh wow, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Thank you for asking, Sirius. All right, my loves, I am out of here. Oh, and I still managed to finish before the 2 hours. Ain't that something? So, my loves, thank you so much for hanging out with me, for hitting that like. Shout out to my later graders that come and watch this, on the replay. And y'all know where you can find me: Instagram, Facebook. Not really Facebook. I'm on there, but it looks like I'm on there, but I'm really not. And yeah, anyway, I pray that you have a beautiful rest of your weekend. And next week is Thanksgiving, so I don't know when I'm going to get on. Friday, maybe that's Saturday. We'll see. If anything, if I don't talk with you soon, please have a beautiful and happy, healthy Thanksgiving. Um, Stay strong during this market. Don't worry, live your life. Things are going to be great. Okay. Always prepare, always protect, and always provide for yourself, for your family. Those are very, very important. First, that's the first thing you should always do, and to take care of yourself. Anyway, my loves, we will talk soon. And happy Thanksgiving, happy weekend, and we will talk. I don't know, DM me. And as always, I always ask the Most High to put a ring of protection around our loved ones, to protect them whether we are near or far. And so much love to you guys. We will talk soon. Take care, babies. Bye.